I just want to quickly show you something related to the virgin birth, conception or procreation. So Matthew 1:20 in most translations reads, "What has been conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit." There are some translations like the Young's Literal Translation, the YLT, the Darby, Aramaic Bible in plain English, not very popular to be sure, but they do capture an interesting word that seems to be mistranslated on the other translations. That which is begotten in her is of the Holy Spirit. So is this a conception or a procreation, which is what the word begotten in reference to a birth, a human birth, would mean? That would be the natural meaning of the word. And it is used that way throughout the New Testament, especially in the genealogical trees of Matthew and Luke. Lee, in The Conclusion of the New Testament, explains why this is so important. The word conceived is a proper, normal, ordinary description of conception within a woman. The word begotten is a particular expression used to describe the conception that had taken place in Mary's womb. Within Mary, something was not merely conceived, but was begotten. In English, the past participle of beget is begotten, and the past participle of bear is born. Furthermore, in English, we can differentiate the words beget and bear, using beget to refer to the male and bear for the female. The male generates the conception, and the female completes the conception by her delivery of the child. Then we have the birth. Now, obviously, this understanding of the scriptures, of what the words actually mean in their proper normal sense in reference to the virgin birth, obviously many will say, well, it sounds like there's a sexual union going on here. Rudolph, in his book, The Gospel of Matthew, has this to say: even though a conception by the operation of the Holy Spirit is nowhere else attested, not even for the miraculous births of sterile women in the Old Testament, remember, he says, that any sexual reference is out of the question, as in Luke 1:35. This is totally unlike what occurs in Gentile myths, in which gods have sexual relations with maidens. So as you can see there, the point is that most translations are hiding the action of the father as the begetter, let's say, with that of the mother as the one who conceived. This mistranslation compromises, I believe, the virgin birth by hiding the fact that Jesus was procreated, obviously in a miraculous birth, through the agency or through the power, or as Luke puts it, overshadowing of the Holy Spirit on the young virgin girl, Mary. And you can see why this can be an important point in today's Orthodox Christianity.